The Northwoods is a magical place that is home to people of many backgrounds, interests, and lifestyles. Its serenity is what draws and keeps people here.
I like it because everybody knows everybody.
I love it. I love the trees. I love the deer. I love everything, the lakes. Everything about it is wonderful.
I do like wildlife, going out fishing, hunting.
Snowmobile derby, fishing, hiking, water skiing, all the water sports.
Sportsman's paradise.
There's a lot going on, summer and winter, and if there's something you want to do, it's probably going to be happening here in Eagle River.
Eagle River and the surrounding communities are full of activity, festivals, meetings, and people living the ideal lifestyle. It's no sleight of hand that so much magic is happening here right before your eyes. One thing that unites everyone here is an appreciation for the Olson Library. On any given day, it is a hub of activity for people of all ages and interests. If you think of libraries only as places where you check out a book, you would be missing a big part of its true mission. Olson Library has been an important thread in the fabric of our community for decades. Long ago, locals gathered at what was once known as the Reading Room. The library has grown to accommodate Northwoods residents over the years, but today the library is struggling to meet the changing needs of our community. So, Library Board and Foundation members have thoughtfully designed a plan to bring more magic to the library with a new state-of-the-art facility. Olson Library is more than just a home to art and literature. It is the intellectual and cultural heart of this community. It's a place that has something for everyone: working families, retirees, summer residents, and year-round visitors. It's a place that impacts the lives of children. It's a place where new ideas are debated, and it's a place for lifelong learning. Olson Library, where so much is happening right before your eyes. Today, some people question the future of libraries because of the increased use of the internet and e-readers. They think that libraries are going the way of the record stores and big bookstores, but statistics indicate they are far from going extinct. The new technologies haven't stopped people from reading books and visiting libraries for meetings, programs, lectures, or to borrow books, movies, music, and more. In fact, Olson Library, a member of the Northern Waters Library System, has been using technology to broaden its offerings to its members with the Merlin and Wiscat systems.
The main aspect and the main advantage of the Merlin system and the Wiscat system is we can pull books from within our 28 libraries, have them shipped here. Because of our space limitations, we don't have enough room to have all the volumes that we'd like to have. So we can order them, have them shipped here. Wiscat involves getting items from anywhere from New York to Washington State and anywhere in between, and have them shipped here.
Although Olson Library has a collection of just 40,000, these two systems deliver an additional 20,000 items to Eagle River area residents. The library also offers Overdrive, an e-book provider that gives patrons over 10,000 e-books to download to e-readers or computers. The library brings the world to the Northwoods, so our residents don't have to leave. Because at the library, so much is happening right before your eyes.
This will make more room for you to play.
The library focuses on programs that instill the skills of reading in very young children, enhance social skills of children by participating in groups, and encourage the love of reading.
It's very important that children get introduced to learning how to read and letters. It helps them learn how to pronounce things and cadences like reading rhythms and like Dr. Seuss, the rhyming things, and word recognition. It just gives them a confidence.
Olson Library also serves as a center for the humanities for adults in the Eagle River area. The small meeting space hosts lectures, entertainment, tutoring, art, and book clubs, and the demand for gathering space continues to rise. Internet service can be unreliable for many Eagle River area residents, but not at Olson Library. The library's fast internet service is a lifeline, and even the livelihood for those who depend upon it for business and personal use. Advancing technology is a major goal for the library. The library connects our community to the world right before your eyes. With only 6,500 square feet, the facility is poorly designed, inside and out. After 30 years of use, the roof has many leaks and its design makes it difficult to expand.
The library is too small. We have had a 40 or 50% increase in our circulation over the years, which is very good, but it also is a great challenge because where are we going to put all the books and other materials that we want to provide to all of our patrons?
The small row of computers in the main room is often filled with users, with others lined up waiting for a turn.
They shouldn't be there. They should be in a separate section by themselves. It was a challenge to put them anywhere here so that we could see the people that were on the computers.
And the tiny library meeting room only has room for 35 people and is also home to stacks of temporary storage boxes.
It is a community gathering place, and the community should feel comfortable coming here.
In 2007, Durant, an architectural firm that specializes in designing libraries, was hired to make recommendations to create the much-needed additional space. Before a final decision was reached, the architects and the board evaluated vacant buildings, sites for new construction, and expanding and renovating at the existing site. After rigorous discussion, all of these options were ruled out.
The ultimate decision was to actually build a new library. Our architect had an ingenious plan that allowed us to build the new facility adjacent to the existing one, and then the existing library could be raised. Parking, ample off-street parking could be added here.
The decision to build a new facility just north of the existing library also saves money.
We had talked about renovating and remodeling this particular building, but when that situation came up, the architects and local contractors both felt that it would be much wiser to build a new building because of the infrastructure. They weren't sure what they would find when they started to remodel. There were problems with the roof leaking, there were problems with the walls. They were also concerned about anything when they would get underneath the infrastructure. One of the selling points, of course, was the fact that we would not have to move anything out of this building. The new building will only be a short distance to the north of this building. Everybody can stay in here. We don't have to move collections. We don't have to rent a space downtown. This way, everything can be moved from this building to the new building when it's completed.
The cost for the new 20,200 square foot facility is $3.26 million, including all expenses, furnishings, decorating, landscaping, professional and normal contingency fees, and the cost of 2 adjacent properties.
This library operates on a staff of 4, which is really lean. Our taxpayers get a lot of benefit out of a very small staff operation. We have dozens of volunteers, and between the two, they run a very nice operation here. But if we were going to expand or build new, we thought we can't really ask the taxpayers to foot the bill for more staff. So that was the first thing that was our first mandate. The second mandate had to do with sustainable design, energy efficiency. This whole town is very proud of the high school that we built. That was the first high school in the country that was built to the LEED gold standard. And it was a marvelous thing. And we would like to emulate that. So anything that we did, we want to be energy efficient as much as we can make it. The third thing was that we didn't feel that we wanted to impose this on the taxpayers. So we plan to raise the money through private donations. And then this can become something that the community can have for a benefit that requires very little input on their part and will be something for our families, our children, our grandchildren for decades to come.
The new library will feature a flexible, open floor plan that can meet the needs of the community today and into the future. It will feature a green design building that increases total space and costs only $10,000 more to operate annually for energy costs. A meeting room that can seat 150 people with technical amenities and catering capabilities. A computer learning center with wireless internet access throughout the building. An expanded children's area with more room for programming for families. a new young adult area, space for books that will cover slightly over 5,000 square feet, and 28 off-street parking spaces.
And welcome everyone. Christine and I are co-chairs.
These community members are working together to ensure a successful fundraising campaign. The Library Board of Trustees, along with the Foundation Board, have authorized a capital fundraising campaign with a goal of $3.26 million. With the help of generous people like you, the entire facility can be funded without any tax dollars. If we are unable to move forward with this project, the library will drift further behind in its offerings and eventually lose its place as an important center in our community. The area will be less dynamic, less appealing, and less apt to attract and retain new businesses and residents.
I think when people are researching, relocating to an area, people are looking at retiring, I think they look at the health of a community, the economic health, financial health of an area, and I think they do look at institutions like a library as something that's very progressive in a community, and it's something that I think will really attract people to an area because they know it's going to be a huge resource for them.
It's really kind of a gathering place for the community. There aren't very many places available like that where everybody can go and enjoy reading or enjoy looking things up on the internet, or those are what I think are important, and it's great for the community.
This campaign is special because it benefits us, our children, our grandchildren, and our way of life in the Northwoods. The new library is designed to serve our community well into the future. Your gift is truly a lifelong investment that will serve generations to come.
The library in Eagle River is the heart and soul of the intellectual community here. It's a place for children to gather. It's a place for seniors to gather. It's a place for people to become engaged on a level playing field, to exchange ideas, to network, and to collaborate. It is absolutely the heart of our community and is the heart of any community. To build the library of our vision, we need $3.26 million. And we need to be there for our community, we need to be there for our patrons, and we need there to be for everyone who's seeking more information, who's seeking the truth. The community is you. The library is you. And you can help us by digging a little deep in your pockets and seeing this come true right before your very eyes.
Magic happens at the library right before your eyes.
There is the magic of reading,
the magic of discovering,
the magic of learning,
and there is the magic of fulfilling dreams.
Our library represents our values and our dedication to the future. So when the opportunity comes to give a gift, please give generously, and you'll become a part of the magic happening right before your eyes.